The Greek Orthodox metropolis of San Francisco is more than just 7 states and 67 parishes. We preach and teach salvation in Jesus Christ. We are a place for spiritual renewal. We are a resource center. We are committed to growing ministries. We are responsive to the needs of our faithful. We are relevant. We are here for you. The metropolis is blessed with dedicated ministry leadership that collectively brings years of experience and a wealth of talent to their efforts. It is widely understood that the ministries of our metropolis, for both clergy and lay people, are part of the efforts on behalf of the Greek Orthodox Archdiocese of America and our Mother Church, the Ecumenical Patriarchate, to provide the Orthodox Christian identity in this country through its ministries designed to build up the body of Christ and strengthen our unity as one church. There truly is something for everyone, and we encourage you to expand your involvement with the metropolis by experiencing our ministries to their fullest.
We are an army of women and men, 4,000 strong. We are philanthropy, fellowship, and faith in action. We are your metropolis, Philiptos. This is Jeannie Ranglis, and I am honored to be your president of this incredible ministry. In your parishes at the metropolis or the archdiocese, Philiptos is known for our vision, our compassion, our creativity, and the bonds of sisterhood of all our members who are committed to serving the church through our good works. It is never too early to instill this message in the younger generation, which is why our metropolis Philiptos has been honored to collaborate with the FDF for their annual Diakonia project to feed children all over the world who are faced with malnutrition and starvation. Look at what we did last year. FDF made 35,000 meals feeding children everywhere. The work of Philiptos is truly the heart of the gospel. We put our faith in action by showing compassion, care, and love to those in need. For over 36 years, our Kids and Cancer Ministry has offered 4 regional camps for children with cancer and their families, giving them an escape from doctor appointments and treatments and instead experience the love of Camp Agape to its fullest. Not even a pandemic could stop Philiptos from providing Camp Agape virtually, complete with care packages, t-shirts, wish lists, scavenger hunts, and even an online dance party. Since 1984, the Bishop Anthony Philiptos Student Aid Endowment Fund has been visionary in its impact, providing much needed financial support for the men and women from the metropolis of San Francisco who attended Hellenic College Holy Cross School of Theology. Over the past decade alone, our metropolis Philiptos has contributed nearly $1.5 million to defray the educational expenses of our seminarians and students. Philiptos chapters at our metropolis also adopt our students, establishing personal relationships with them through supportive messages, care packages, and gifts. The Bishop Anthony Philiptos Student Aid Endowment Fund is a cherished mission as it provides for the priests and educators in our holy metropolis. The Philiptos Lodge at St. Nicholas Ranch and Retreat Center has been under our care, and we organized the remodeling of these lodges, provided new furniture, and created a welcoming outdoor patio for fellowship. While our Philiptos members are busy helping others, it is also important that we look inward and focus on our spiritual, emotional, and physical health. Through our Women's Wellness and Awareness Initiative, we offer one-day seminars that address issues like stroke in women, heart health, addiction, parenting, emotional wellness, and physical fitness. Through our social services ministry, we extend our hands and our hearts to those in need, assisting with medical bills, living expenses, and even funeral costs. Whatever the hardship, Voluptuous does our best to help as much as we can. St. Paul writes, "And now abide faith, hope, love. These three, but the greatest of these is love." This is the work of Voluptuous. Please join us and make a difference in our metropolis of San Francisco and beyond.
Greetings, I am Paraskevi Tibbs, but everyone calls me Eve. I'm honored to serve as the ministry lead for the Christian Education Ministry of the Greek Orthodox Metropolis of San Francisco. Since Christian formation is a lifelong process, we strive to support parishes in the education of both adult and youth learners by providing catechetical materials and resources for teachers and program directors. For example, church school directors throughout our metropolis meet regularly via Zoom, even before 2020. The Lenten Journey program is an 11-week online church school program developed in partnership with the Youth and Young Adult Ministries. Hundreds of children ages 4 through 8th grade join each Sunday, with dozens of teen, young adult, and adult volunteers, all of whom have come forward to share their love of Jesus Christ with our children. And the St. John Chrysostom Oratorical Festival is another important annual offering of this ministry, together with the Department of Youth and Young Adult Ministries. This year's festival will take place via video submission, and details are on our new oratorical website, sforatorical.net. A few times each year we offer online educational and inspirational webinars for adult learners. The next online course series will be a 6-week introductory course in Orthodox theology. Please check out the Metropolis website or our religious education website for more information. Thank you.
I'm George Papa George, Director of Family Wellness Ministry.
And I'm Presbytera Pat, Assistant Director.
Our Family Wellness Ministry team continues to impact the lives of families, couples, and individuals with a dynamic, relevant ministry, reaching out face-to-face and heart-to-heart. At the Metropolis 2020 Clergy Lady Assembly, we had the opportunity to reflect on the parable of the Good Samaritan and focus on Jesus' response to a hurting world. Finding ways to minister to people where they are is the message of compassion that he tells us to go and do likewise. This is the heart of Family Wellness Ministry. We continue to ignite family wellness, focusing on the emotional and spiritual health of Orthodox Christians, young and old.
Meeting the needs of young people is a high priority as we continue our involvement partnering with our Metropolis Youth and Young Adult Ministries as well as Faith Tree Resources. Recently, we have invested in and launched the Relationship Project in a Metropolis-wide effort to engage teens and young adults in relevant, life-changing discussions. Subsidizing every church with access to the relationship curriculum, 38 parishes who have jumped in are leading the way. We are reaching couples throughout the country, growing in connection and fellowship through our Zoom series outreach. Coming Home to a Better Marriage and 8 Dates for Essential Conversations for a Lifetime of Love has reached well over 200 couples. Please visit our website to see all the posted videos and handouts available to all to implement in their parishes and communities.
Hello, this is Steve Pappas, the Stewardship Ministry Chair for the Metropolis of San Francisco. The Metropolis Stewardship Ministry aims to strengthen the stewardship efforts within our parishes by offering relevant education, resources, and forums. We educate our faithful on the meaning of true Christian stewardship as given to us by Christ Himself, and that holistically encompasses our time, talents, and treasures. We make available resources from the Archdiocese, Bill Marianis's Igniting the Flame program, and other Orthodox and non-Orthodox stewardship groups. We create forums for our parishes to come together and share both successes and challenges so that we can learn from one another. The future of our parishes, our metropolis, our Archdiocese, and most importantly, our own personal salvation rests on establishing a culture of true Christian stewardship and generosity.
Hello, my name is Johanna Carter, and I am the Metropolis Director of Youth and Young Adult Ministries.
And I'm Father Gary Kiriakou, the Metropolis Pastor of Youth and Young Adult Ministries. Together, we serve the youth of our metropolis by giving them more ways to encounter and develop a lasting relationship with Christ and the Church.
Through a broad range of ministries and programs, our goal is to spiritually and socially cultivate the next generation of committed Orthodox Christians.
During this past year, we embarked on a new journey to reimagine how we can continue to interact with the youth, young adults, and young married couples across our metropolis. We discovered that Zoom provided a great way for us to stay connected during our time apart. Our Orthodox series will be an ongoing program for our high school youth. We are currently offering weekly virtual sessions during Lent, and we plan to develop as an in-person ministry moving forward.
The collaborations we enjoy with other ministries have expanded our work and impact with programs like the Lenten Journey and the St. John Chrysostom Oratorical Festival, both of which are great partnerships with the Metropolis Christian Education Ministry.
The Family Wellness Ministry has helped us bring the Relationship Project to all the parishes in our metropolis to engage our teens in important discussions on identity and mental health awareness.
This collaboration with Family Wellness also brought forth a new young married couples ministry, and the pandemic turned out to be a perfect time to help couples strengthen their marriage, improve communication, and focus on their relationships with each other and Christ. Our Metropolis Summer Camp at St. Nicholas Ranch and Retreat Center has been one of our flagship ministries for 41 years, and it attracts campers and staff from throughout our metropolis and the Archdiocese. In 2020, we held our first virtual camp, a summer like no other, and even though it was not the same as being together, it still created a sense of home and community for our youth.
More exciting and dynamic ministries for our youth and young adults are being created, including an app that will feature the latest updates on the programs offered in our metropolis for our youth and young adults, and a social media feed called Armed with Faith, produced by our young adults that can be found on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
We hope to get back to more of our in-person events like our regional Goya and young adult retreats when it is safe for us to gather together again in person. And that can't come soon enough.
An emphasis on our youth and young adults is a top priority of our metropolis. Johanna and I are excited to advance these ministries, creating a forum for fellowship and spiritual development.
Hello, Kay Harkins here, the Ministry Chair of your Metropolis Church Music Ministry. We are here to assist parishes large and small to bring glory to God through music in the most beautiful, skillful, and inspiring way. Whether your parish has only a few chanters, a small choir, a full complement of adult, youth, and Byzantine choirs, or is blessed with congregational singing, we stand ready with a wide range of resources. Vocal training for voices of all ages, instruction in hymnology, music literacy in Byzantine and Western notation, choral conducting, practice in sight reading, and spiritual enrichment from inspiring presentations on our Orthodox faith and traditions, liturgical order, and the feasts and seasons of the Church. We provide all of this through music scholarships for individual church musicians of all ages, local 1- and 2-day church music institutes and workshops, our YouTube channel instructional videos, annual conferences, and individual parish consultations. We welcome all who wish to share their talents with us on our 5 active ministry teams and eagerly look forward to assisting you and your parish to grow your most vital music program ever.
Hello everyone, my name is Katerina Ikonomou and I am the director of the Greek Village Immersion Camp Ministry, Το Ελληνικό Χωριό. The vision for our Greek village started in 2010 with our first camp, and every year since then, we have enjoyed creating a wonderful summer camp program that provides an immersive experience and takes our campers on a journey through the Greek language, customs, traditions, Greek food, music, dance, and much more. Our Greek village has transported our campers στην Πελοπόννησο, στη Μακεδονία, στην Αθήνα, and more. In 2020, we brought our village together virtually in a 4-week interactive program that attracted students and teachers from across the United States. Our theme was the Ionian Islands, τα Ionian νησιά, and the campers virtually sailed to the island of Kerkyra, στη Ζάκυνθο, στην Ιθάκη, στη Λευκάδα και στην Κεφαλονιά. They learned about Odyssea. They attended a λευκαδίτικο γάμο, wedding, watched the bótιδες στην Κέρκυρα την ημέρα του Πάσχα, on Easter Day, and witnessed the Varkalore spectacle in Κεφαλονιά. 2021 is a significant time for Greece with the 200-year anniversary of the Greek Revolution. Το ελληνικό χωριό, our Greek village, will once again offer a virtual camp experience where we will walk in the footsteps of our ancestors and learn about the important people, the events and places of the Revolution of 1821. Please join us for a historic journey to the past, and let's carry the legacy of our ancestors in the future.
Hello everyone, my name is Steve Tibbs, and it is my honor and privilege to lead the Orthodox Parish Leadership Ministry as we seek to fulfill our mission by supporting parish health, growth, and engagement, and offering materials, tools, and guidance in the areas of strategic planning, leader development, parish revitalization, and capital campaign support. Over the past 18 months, we have worked directly with 26 of our parishes on strategic plan and revitalization, and conducted a number of parish-specific leader development programs and presentations. The pandemic forced us to significantly pivot as a metropolis and as parish communities. To support these efforts to keep us safe and connected, the metropolis formed its COVID parish support team, which has now been meeting weekly for over 1 year, but continues to focus on helping our parishes by providing support in the areas of worship, health and safety, financial health, and connections and leadership. An enhanced communication program has been another vital component of the parish support team, which has included virtual meetings for parish council presidents and treasurers, guiding these efforts as key leaders in our communities during these unprecedented times. In the coming year, Orthodox Parish leadership will continue to support our parishes, tailoring specific programs to meet their unique needs, and will continue to lead the parish support team until such a time as life becomes the new normal. Thank you.
My name is George Anglostopoulos, and I'm honored to be the chairman of the annual Young Adult League Conference in our metropolis. After a 17-year hiatus, this popular event returned in 2019 over Labor Day weekend, with more than 350 young adults from 43 states gathering in Long Beach, California for a weekend of faith, fellowship, worship, and service. Young adults participated in a diverse array of workshops relating to the theme Proclaim, which really empowered the conference attendees in their journey of faith. In addition to enjoying the beach and new friendships, the young adults also packaged 10,000 meals for Rise Against Hunger. Plans for an in-person conference in 2020 transitioned to a virtual gathering in January 2021, with renowned speakers and clergy from across the Archdiocese. The theme, Reclaim, explored what we collectively lost in 2020 and helped participants reclaim their connection to one another. The committee is now working on a new initiative called YAL in Your Backyard, where young adults will coordinate YAL events in their respective local areas throughout the year. Plans are underway for a YAL event over Labor Day weekend 2021, so help us spread the word about this exciting ministry that is bringing our young adults back to the church and cultivating them for future leadership and service.
Hi, I'm Tamaida Hudanish, Director of your Missions and Evangelism Ministry. Our mission is to educate, equip, and engage clergy and laity in evangelism and mission in the Orthodox Christian tradition. Our ministry started in 1991, and our main work is to provide individuals and parishes with resources and strategies for evangelism in their local communities. We also offer connection and support for 6 mission parishes in our metropolis, while working to help His Eminence identify areas where new parishes can be established and thrive. In order to fund our programs, each year from Pascha to Pentecost, we run a parish-based fundraising and education campaign. This year, we are introducing a new theme for the campaign, Mission to America. We have an online base at GoFundMe charity, as well as physical materials to support your parish's engagement. This year's goal is to raise $30,000 to fund 6 capacity building projects, one at each of our metropolis mission parishes. Also during the Mission to America campaign, we'll dive into our 4th annual online book study. This year we're reading Growing Young to discover 6 strategies for engaging both young adults and newcomers alike. Soon we'll also be launching a new portal for sharing your journey to or within Orthodoxy through audio interviews. We've found that storytelling is a powerful tool for learning about evangelism. Please reach out to join the conversation of how we can more effectively respond to the needs in our American mission field.
My name is Katerina Ikonomou, and I am honored to chair the Greek Language and Culture Ministry for our metropolis. Our team aims to support and promote academic and artistic endeavors that cultivate interest in the Greek language and culture. We also provide resources for our Greek schools and Greek language instructors so they have the best tools available to make the program successful. This past year, the pandemic forced many of our Greek schools to close their physical locations and to find alternative methods to teach. Our Greek Language and Culture Ministry turned this into an opportunity by organizing online teacher training seminars to guide them in best practices for a virtual language education program, which included resources for online games and, of course, creative interactive experiences for the students. Each year, the Greek Language and Culture Ministry organizes an event to honor the Feast of the 3 Hierarches. In the past, this has included essays, fine arts, photography, and music. In January 2021, we took the 3 Hierarchies celebration to the northernmost parish in an archdiocese, Holy Transfiguration in Anchorage, Alaska. A live stream program featured Greek school students from across our metropolis with over 200 attendees, including His Eminence Archbishop Elpidophoros of America. In honor of the bicentennial of the Greek Revolution, we created a 50-page workbook that included worksheets, puzzles, lesson plans, songs, and poems to assist the teachers with their bicentennial celebration plans and to educate students on various aspects of the Greek Revolution. Our team of professionals is always here to assist you with resources on improving and expanding your Greek schools and creating Greek language and culture awareness in your parishes.
Hi, this is Father Steve Siklis, and I currently chair our Metropolis Clergy Continuing Education Ministry. As you know, keeping up with the latest knowledge and resources and pastoral tools is important to nurture our personal spiritual development and for the enrichment of the congregations that we serve. Our efforts in the past have included annual clergy retreats at the St. Nicholas Ranch, as well as pan-Orthodox clergy retreats held in other regions of our metropolis. Now, over the past several years, the metropolis has embarked on the formation of what Metropolitan Gerasimos is calling clergy koinonia groups, and they're formed on a regional basis to promote ongoing dialogue, fellowship, and continuing education among our clergy. Even during the pandemic, these groups have been able to gather virtually to engage in the study of the scriptures and the saints and to discuss contemporary issues and their impact on our ministry. During the pandemic, His Eminence has also convened weekly clergy meetings involving all of the clergy in our metropolis. These meetings have been held virtually, and they're to address pastoral issues and facilitate communication during the constantly changing circumstances of this pandemic. In cooperation with the diaconate program that's offered by Holy Cross, A deacons retreat was held prior to the onset of the pandemic, and the second retreat is presently being planned for later this year in November. Our metropolis has several candidates currently enrolled in the diaconate program. Some of the graduates have already been ordained, and one will actually be ordained the weekend of our Clergy Laity Assembly. We look forward to continuing the strengthening of our Koinonia groups in the future in order to better serve the faithful of our metropolis. And we ask for your prayers and support as we preach and teach the gospel of Jesus Christ.
For over 45 years, the metropolis of San Francisco has been home to the Folk Dance and Choral Festival, the largest gathering of youth in our metropolis and archdiocese. My name is Father Gary Kiriakou, and it's an honor for me to serve as chairman for the FDF Board of Trustees and to work with a talented and dedicated group of volunteers to bring this ministry to life. FDF is dedicated to faith, dance, and fellowship, committed to promoting, encouraging, and perpetuating the Orthodox faith, Greek heritage, and culture among individuals, families, and communities. Dance brings together all generations into one line, holding hands, unified in step, mind, and heart. Our choral competition perpetuates the rich musical traditions of our faith and heritage. Our clergy and youth workers interact and engage participants during the weekend, during the workshops, and the management team provides mentoring and leadership development for our young adults. Scholarships are offered to honor and encourage educational achievements. The goal of this dynamic ministry is to bring Orthodox Christians together in fellowship and love, to create greater communion and stronger ties amongst the faithful of our metropolis. Together, we create and sustain the most vibrant Greek Orthodox youth program in the country. The ultimate achievements of FDF are faith, dance, and fellowship. We hold high the banner of Christianity, doing everything to imitate Christ.
Hello from St. Nicholas Ranch and Retreat Center. This is Michael Pappas, Executive Director, and I am pleased to greet you from Dunlap, California. St. Nicholas Ranch has come a long way in the past 42 years. When Bishop Anthony first visited this beautiful valley, surrounded by the majestic Sierra Mountains, he immediately envisioned that this would become a central gathering place for the metropolis and its ministries. Over the years, young and old have been touched by their experiences here at the ranch, and it has become a real home away from home for many thousands of people. In the early years, the old horse barn was a centerpiece, serving as lodging, a place for meetings, activities, and worship. Soon additional buildings were added. The lodge buildings provide comfortable hotel-style accommodations for individuals and families. Our 2 dormitories have been fully renovated over the past few months and are popular for large camping programs and other youth events. Our recently remodeled dining room is always a popular place at the ranch, where guests can enjoy quality meals and traditional Greek hospitality. Conference rooms are available for large meetings, trainings, and educational programs. And plans are being developed for the renovation and expansion in response to the growing needs of St. Nicholas Ranch. In 2016, the Alex and Faye Spanos Faith and Heritage Center was added, which includes a library, meeting rooms, our administrative offices, and the beautiful chapel of St. Fotini. Outdoor activities at the ranch include basketball and volleyball courts, a swimming pool, an outdoor barbecue and dining area, a private lake, and scenic hiking trails. The ranch truly does offer something for everyone. We look forward to the day, very soon, when we can welcome all of you back to your home away from home, St. Nicholas Ranch and Retreat Center.